Okay, I'm walking down Newcastle Street. Pretty grown in since we lived down this way. Yeah. Still a lot of picturesque kind of old places still existing. But just down at the bottom here where we used to live is changed drastically. I got a picture of Justine walking down this hill. I'm going to put them side by side just to see how much it's grown. That's for Perry and Ann's place. And right beside that we lived in 3 Newcastle. When Justina was really little. And that was right there. That was all still old Victorian homes that were tore down, and it was just a big field and a little barn up there. This was kind of like, we called it the area time forgot. We lived down here. It was so quiet and peaceful. The skyline changed. That wasn't there. None of the King's Wharf buildings were there. This was just a quiet place. It was actually too quiet because a lot of crime took place in this parking lot. And a lot of weirdness took place in this one-way. When you live in a one-way street, you know, back in the day, one-way streets were cheap to rent because they were what they were. But now it doesn't matter. Everything is expensive. Then, between Newcastle, we lived in Woodside for a while, and then we moved back down here, which was 34 Maitland Street. It was a duplex. Chris Credico lived next door. And we had a big backyard, and a nice deck. These 2 dogs there, Mandy and Sadie. We ended up moving up to Prince Arthur Avenue, and it's just surreal though. You compare all this, and I have pictures. You can compare all this to the 90s when we first started living in Dartmouth Cove. Quite the change, man. Only place that's the same is those 2 places right there. 2 rentals. They're still kind of unkept and sitting there, probably waiting to get offered the right kind of price from developers.